going to play a little music for you. Would you like that? We
we have our first slide there, Kaylin. First slide. Thank you. Try another one.
That's better, because you don't just want to sing my name.
You want our first music sign. There we go. All right, well, I think you're going to want to get up and move around and wiggle and go with the music, so please stand up if you feel it in your bones. Here we go. I feel a Beatles tune coming on.
As they say.
Let's have another slide.
And now for something completely different.
This is the words. What is it?
But we always say, respond with love, so.
Here we go.
Nothing
Love is all you
Love
need.
is all you need.
Love is all you need.
Love is all you need.
Love is all you need. Love is all you need.
You came to the right place. Love is all you need. You're going to get it here. Welcome. Good morning. We're glad that you found yourself here. You made it. Sit back, relax. We have a wonderful program planned for you, and thank you for attending the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living. If you're here live or virtually live, you're still alive. So we're glad that you have found yourself here. We've been expecting you. So thank you for not disappointing us. And we're going to start what we start every Sunday morning with, which is our vision mission statement for our center. It's up on the screen if you want to read it with me. And it says, "We are an open, loving, spiritual community dedicated to evolving consciousness through teaching spiritual principles." That's what we do here is we teach spiritual principles and we teach love. Love is the spiritual principle. If you walk away with nothing else today, you walk away with love. And we're grateful that you're here. But we have some announcements. We have, you can tell when spring is coming by the amount of announcements that we have, because classes start picking up, workshops start picking up, everything is picking up. First off, our 2023 contribution statements are now out. I do apologize from the board that it took so long this year, but we have a new bookkeeping company, and we're in the process of learning how that works. So we do have the letters in the back. Some of them were mailed, and some of them we're trying to cut down on our postage footprint. So some of them are in the back. You might check with Shirley. Shirley, raise your hand. Shirley's here, and she's got the letters. And if you don't see them, you can write your name down, and we'll make sure it either went in the mail or we'll get it to you somehow. So we do want to thank you for your patience on receiving those letters. The Enlightened Living Fair, ELF. You guys know what that is? Some of us do. Well, this has been going on for 54 years here at Grants Pass. Did you know that? I just found that out. And March 9th, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Josephine County Fairgrounds. Volunteers are needed. We're going to have a booth, and I will be staffing it all day long, but I do need a break here and there. And it's great to have people that understand our teaching to speak to the people who are asking, what is this thing? What do you guys teach there? And it's great to hear it from a congregant who has had the experience of loving this center. So if you would like to volunteer, here's a theme. There is a clipboard on the back table. That's going to be my mantra for today. Soul Collage, Saturday, March 16th at 12 p.m. Jamaica Wallace and Samantha Hall are delighted to announce the continuation of Soul Collage Workshop. Save the date for March 16th. Starts at noon, approximately 3.5 hours, and it's a sliding scale between $30 and $50. You can put in what you like. But she provides everything you need. Just show up with your consciousness. And the only thing you need to do is be able to cut something out and stick it onto a card. There is really, if that's the extent of your artistic, creative genius, that's enough. And, just show up. We'll stick it on the card for you, if you know. There is a sign-up sheet on the back counter. Yeah. Okay, call to the sacred circle, voices of oneness. Ooh, doesn't that sound juicy? Tuesday, March 19th from 5:30 to 8. Mark your calendars for call to the sacred circle, voices of oneness, happening on the spring equinox, March 19th from 5:30 to 8 here at GPCSL. It will inspire the experience of oneness through dance, drums, music, and storytelling. Oh, that sounds fun, doesn't it? Please check this thing out. Collective joy is at the heart of this sacred circle and will be called in through both ancient and new traditions of sharing within the circle. We invite you to join by bringing a drum or other percussion instrument and be open to spirit. There will be a potluck from 5:30 to 6 with a circle ceremony beginning at 6 p.m. Please see Chris, Trasia, Vaja, or Lauren if you have any questions, or you can talk to me and I'll direct you to them. Treatment and meditation class. Woohoo! A new class is being announced, and Janice Garibay, practitioner Janice Garibay and Jamaica Wallace will be teaching this class starting Wednesday, March 27th from 6 to 9 p.m. This course is designed to help students cultivate lifelong habits for meditation and spiritual mind treatment. The curriculum begins by focusing on strengthening one's practice of spiritual mind treatment for oneself before progressing to treating for others. And there is a prerequisite of having the foundations class for this. If you haven't had foundations but want to take this, I'm going to allow you to do that as long as you promise to take foundations next time it's offered. So this is a class for all. The class is a 10-week certified course, meaning it is part of the practitioner study course. March 27th, and the cost is $245 plus an additional for the book, the booklet, the workbook, and you will need 2 books, Journey of Awakening by Ram Dass and Can We Talk to God by Ernest Holmes. See Janice Garibay or Jamaica Wallace for more details. Okay, rock and roll with Reverend Steve. Woohoo! Friday, April 5th, 6 p.m. Come hear some of your favorite classic rock tunes and support our center. We have an ongoing new project. We fixed the plumbing, and now we're fixing our other water challenge, which is our roof. Yay! Both our buildings need new roofs, and we're going to be doing this in stages. But anything that you can give towards this, 100% of this particular event will go directly to the roof. My band, the Full Moon Project cover band, will be being featured and play 5 or 6 songs, and 100% of what we make at this event will go towards our new roof. So let's raise the roof with some rock and roll. Because this, and I'll just preface it by, bring your earplugs. Not just because it's too loud, because it might not be music that you like. So, but come and enjoy the experience because it is fun. Okay, and finally, save the date for our fun fair, and it's entitled Discovery. Get ready for the biggest bash of the year. Our 3rd annual fun fair is coming this summer. We're excited to announce it is happening June 1st from 11 to 4 p.m. Stay tuned for more details. And our ongoing meditation and book study are in the LEC. The book study starts at 9 a.m. on Sunday mornings and goes to 9:45. You don't have to sign up for that, but just come and sit in and listen. We are studying the Science of Mind textbook, and directly after that at 9:50 to 10:05 is our meditation. So, the other part of the announcements are the flowers today are from Lori. Let's hear it for Lori. Thank you. Is there anyone here for the first time? Anybody here for the first time? Don't be bashful. It's okay. Okay. Well, if you are, there's a welcome packet on the back table for you. And you can pick that up after the service. Anybody got a cell phone? Anybody got something? No? No. I better turn mine off while I'm thinking about it. Time to turn those cell phones off so that God doesn't call you in the midst of my prayer. But that's okay if that happens. The other is we are going to stand up and sing We Are One. Thank you.
Hello, can you hear me now? Welcome to the Grants Pass Center for Spiritual Living. My name is Janet Moray, and I'm really honored as your podium practitioner today. Please join me in reading the gratitude that's on the screen. I am grateful to know that my potential is bigger than any challenge, and so it is. So what is a practitioner? I'm one. I'm a licensed practitioner. You're all practitioners and can become a licensed practitioner as well. If you'd like to know what we do, at the back of the chair in front of you, there's a goldenrod colored paper, and that explains what we do as practitioners. If you have a prayer request, well, there's a yellow card in the back of the chair in front of you, and that would be for requesting a prayer, and the prayer corps will pray for a whole week for you. You can also do this online at Grants Pass Center, CSL.org. When you have an answer to your prayer, we like to know that too. And there is a blue form back there. And that's what you would fill out. And we would be honored to know that our prayer has worked. Today, our table practitioner is Paula Peterson, who's sitting at the back. She's holding the high watch for our service today. And she can direct you to a practitioner for prayer after the service. Are there practitioners here today that will be able to do prayer? Thank you. So let's read the prayer now, and that will show up on the screen as well. I embrace pain and discomfort or challenges so I can move forward to greater spiritual growth and well-being. So if you would like to stay seated, we are now going to sing I Am Loved. I came up with, there it is.
Yeah.
So today, Reverend Stephen is going to give us a really profound talk about pain pushes until vision pulls. Pain acts as a motivator or driving force until the vision of a desired outcome pulls us forward. Pain, whether physical or emotional, can serve as a powerful catalyst for change and action. This subject is near and dear to my heart, so I'm going to share with you briefly the brief details of my personal story. And knowing that it just played a huge part in my progression to be able to stand up here without anything holding me up but myself. I was a hiker, enjoying a daily hike with friends and our dogs on one of the wonderful trails that we have available to us here in Southern Oregon, and especially around the Grants Pass area. When two frolicking dogs came running across the meadow, clipped me in the knees, I fell down. We were just starting on the trail. I fell on the tarmac and broke my hip. And in denial, I said to one of my friends, "Oh, it's okay, it's just dislocated, just help me walk." And I walked 2 steps and dropped and wound up in surgery. And I have a history of falling numerous times since childhood. This is the catalyst to begin a vision that pushed me into what I wanted my life to be like. And I did not and will not be a victim. 6 surgeries later, and to this day, I kept a vision of healing my discomfort, realizing the challenges I had to deal with and still do. My vision now is to begin hiking again, knowing that this will happen as my vision holds strong daily. I am blessed as I have a trained stability dog arriving at the end of May. His name is Lucas, and he will remind me to take it easy, to know that I will remain upright, and that I'm still dealing with a deep fear of falling. And so he's going to be my help for that. And I just want to tell you that this really works. So listen carefully to what Reverend Stephen will have to say. By recognizing the interplay between pain and vision, we can harness their combined influences to propel personal growth, resilience, and well-being. This is the topic of Reverend Steve's talk today. So open your hearts and minds, take a moment to go into quiet meditation, close your eyes if that's comfortable for you, and I will call you back when it's time to return. Thank you. Take a nice breath and come back into the room. And Reverend Stephen will come up and Yeah, well, we'll have some music first, but then he will follow the music with, I know this is going to be a really inspiring talk today. Thank you.
So I can. See her. Okay, so spiritual discomfort, and I thought I would play this song. This is the first song I wrote on this guitar, and it was about 2007, and after great decades in Alaska, came down here, and I took a job as an executive manager of a nonprofit. And then, as you know, in 2007, well, basically the economy ended. My work at that nonprofit ended, and you get lost once in a while. And I was playing and broke a string, and somebody handed me this guitar, and the rest is sort of history. But somehow I took it home. He said, "Oh, take it home for a while." And just so happens this was the first song that I wrote on it. Well, you take it as it comes, take it as it goes, and when it takes you all the way down to the bottom, hold on, don't let go, 'cause it can take so long just to get on your feet again. Take another breath, 'cause this ain't the end. You could take it hard, you could take it wrong, you could carry pain and anger around the world. It takes so long, but you can't take it away. Know what happened to you is a fact, but you could start to wander in the shadows and start to take the long road back. And you can take it or leave it, don't you worry. Take it or leave it, it's your decision. Take it or leave it, there's no hurry. It's just gonna take a little more time. Well, you can take a break, you can take a rest,
Take it easy.
you can take your whole life, every minute of the time that you got left, or you could take a risk. Try to give it one more chance, and if you take the first step, maybe you could learn to dance. So you can take it or leave it, don't you worry. Take it or leave it, oh, it's just an observation. Take it or leave it, there's no hurry. It's just gonna take a little more time. What's done is done, that story is over, and you can't change the past. You're not the first one to lose your way, and you sure won't be the last. The only song worth singing now is the one you write this time. So take on your breath, take your ticket, and get back in line. And take it from the top. Take it from the start. Or take it all the way back down to the center of your heart. And you could take it slow. this time. Take a page from a better book. 'Cause if you thought this was the end, better take another look. And you can take it or leave it, don't you worry. Take it or leave it, it's your decision. Take it or leave it, there's no hurry. It's just gonna take a little more time. Oh, and you can take it or leave it, don't you worry. Take it or leave it, hey, it's just an observation. Take it or leave it, there's no hurry. It's just gonna take a little more time. A little more time.
Thank you, Chip and Bucky. Let's hear it again for Chip and Bucky. Well, here we are in the midst of February. Did you have a good Valentine's Day? Did you bring yourself some flowers? Did you eat some chocolate? Did you have some chocolate? Well, I don't know why the Home Office decided that divine discomfort was February. It's also Black History Month, and my title today is Pain Pushes Until Vision Pulls. All you need is love. You know, pain is a wonderful energetic if you can see it rightly. It's not so fun when you find yourself on your knees at 2 o'clock in the morning because of the pain that you're experiencing, if you know what I'm talking about. But it can be a driving force that pushes you in no other way anything would. And if you have a vision of what you want to be, do, and have, that vision can pull you forward. So you've got this pushing and a pulling. Pain, whether physical or emotional, can serve as a powerful catalyst for change in your life, where nothing else might do that. Pain acts as that pushing force that compels us to address discomfort or challenges. Oh, yay. Hey, I always wanted to handle that today, right? Why is this happening today? Because it's today. Our vision of a desired outcome serves as that pulling force, motivating us, our desires to have something be different in our lives. And by recognizing the interplay of those two energies, the pain that is propelling you and the pull of your vision of what you want to change, we can harness the combined energy of that to propel us into personal spiritual growth if we're open to the idea of that. A lot of times when it's presented and somebody says, oh, there's a great growth in this for you, you go, thank you very much for sharing, but I'm in the midst of my pain right now. I don't want to talk about growth. I want to be out of the pain. Don't you? You want to? You're looking for a Band-Aid, you know? When we experience a pain, it creates a sense of discomfort or dissatisfaction in our life that pushes us to seek some sort of relief. You want something to be different. But that very pain can be a sign that something is wrong or that we're facing obstacles or challenges that we might not want to. Maybe there's something that you haven't addressed properly, and it has come up before you for a healing. And the pain is you didn't want to go. I'm good where I'm at. Don't try to move me. I'm good. So at times when we get stuck, pain is the only motivating action that will get us unstuck. The universe has shouted to us from every angle, from different experiences, but we still didn't budge. And to restore us back to our well-being, we must lean into our vision. What is your vision? Do you have a vision? Maybe praying for a vision is your vision. And that's okay. That's a start. And I'll tell you that if you don't have a vision, just saying, I choose to know what my vision is, thank you, God, will put things in front of you that may reveal something new and natural for you. The role of your vision, or choosing a desired outcome, shapes your response to the pain. You know, if we just run from the pain constantly, then we get what we've always got. A mask of a mask of a mask. If you continually have headaches and just take an aspirin every time the pain comes without addressing the actual challenge, now there's times that you just have a headache. Maybe it's stress related or insomnia or whatever it is. And that's one thing. That's what aspirin's for. But if we have taken aspirin in our lives, so to speak, when we haven't addressed the cause of the pain, we may begin to get an ulcer in our stomach from the aspirin. Now you have two challenges. All you need is love. So simple, but not easy to manifest all the time. While pain may initially push us, it is ultimately the vision of a better future or the pursuit of our goals and aspirations that pulls us forward into the newness of who and what we are. And having a clear vision of what we want to achieve in our lives can provide us with the motivation and direction to overcome any pain. But we have to be open to it. You know, I walked through some painful things. We all do, right? We've all had our heart broken, haven't we? Or something didn't go the way we thought it should. We got upset. Now, in your upset, did you run as far and as fast as you could away from the situation? Did you retreat? I mean, that's what we do. You take cover, and then you look out and see if everything's okay. But that doesn't solve what caused the pain. The only way to completely have relief from the pain is to go through it. And if we don't go through it, we prolong the pain. And then we just get little bits of the pain all the time. You know, it's like, it's better to go in and have the operation than to constantly just put Neosporin on the owie. But we don't want to do that. Oh, I couldn't possibly, have it surgically removed or go see a practitioner or really talk about what the actual challenge is. We'd rather just run, wouldn't we? I mean, we all have our coping devices. Some run, some sing, some dance, some skip. So pain can lead us to our spiritual growth, and it can increase our resilience so that when pain comes up again, it's not so bad. You know, have you ever had a pain and then the same pain came years later and you went, you know what? I've dealt with this before. I know what to do here. I know who to call. I know where that verse is that I like to read. I know what music I like to listen to resolve that pain. And eventually, if we don't get stuck in the pain, We don't get stuck in the pain that become a lifetime experience. We can transform the pain into spiritual growth. After I had my major breakup thing and I wanted to kill myself, I'll just take my football and go home, kill myself. That will fix it all. Haven't got time for the pain. You ever say that? I haven't got time for the pain. I will deal with it later. And then enough pain shows up that you have to deal with it. And what I did was I came into a center like this. And actually I called in the middle of the week that I need a practitioner session, whatever that is. And this lovely, well-dressed woman came and sat with me and said, tell me all about all what you're having challenge with. And I gave her my story, and she just sat there nodding her head. She said, is there anything else? Like, that wasn't enough, right? Like, what I went through was just like not a big deal for her. She said, would you like to do prayer on this? That's why I'm here. And in the 20 minutes that followed, she spoke some words, and I was in tears the whole time. She touched that place where I was hurt. And there was a relief. I didn't want to kill myself when I walked out of that room. You know, I was trying to prove her wrong. And my dad, who suggested I do that. I did that. Now I still feel terrible. But I had to come out and go, you know what? I feel better. I don't know what happened, but it's not so bad now. I reframed my challenges. I looked at them differently. She had me sign up on every clipboard in the place. And I was serving coffee and doing youth church and doing the soundboard in the back. I was all of a sudden taking classes. And all of a sudden they said, you've taken enough classes that you can apply for a practitioner license. Wow. Transformation does happen. But I had to get myself unstuck from where I was. So when you're stuck in the pain or the situation, what do? What is your mode of relief from that pain? All you need is love. And if you can just hum that song when you're in the midst of it, you're on to a good beginning. You know, pain serves as that driving force to propel us to seek personal development. And when we can see it as that, rather than just something that the universe is trying to teach me through pain, we have a different experience of when pain comes up for us. We can say, oh, this is a great opportunity for growth. God bless this pain. Because the transformative power of that pain, when coupled with spiritual vision, transforms us into a triumph. That pain that I had transformed me into wanting to become a minister eventually. Now, it wasn't immediately. I'll tell you, I was just trying to put out a fire at that point in my life. I just wanted the ashes to be cooled. But a phoenix arose out of those ashes. That I knew I was going to be okay because I had spiritual mind treatment as my tool. My rod and my staff, they comfort me. My tools of transformation were my knowledge, my ability to understand how this teaching works and how to work this teaching in a way. You know, I thought I was alone. And when I realized that the power that I was leaning on was who and what I really was, all of a sudden a fountain of everlasting energy was who and what I was part of. And I knew that I was onto something because I woke up one morning and that wasn't the first thing I thought about. Now, it was the second or third thing, but it dropped down the list. The vision of a more positive state or desired outcome pulled me into my healing. All of a sudden, I emerged more resplendent and poised to handle anything in my life. And things started changing for me. I all of a sudden became employable. People wanted to be around me again. I wasn't so negative. You know, when you're always talking about your pain constantly, people are like, well, have a nice day. I'll see you next time you want to talk about your pain. Did you know that you play a significant role in your personal growth? Yeah, you do. It's not just what happens to you, it's the way you handle what happens to you. That you play a significant role in your resilience to your own well-being. That you are it. You know, we're looking for it, and we're stepping over our own power to find it out there when it's all in here. It's all who and what you truly are. So it's the vision of a better future or a different desired outcome that pulls us forward into our vision. By recognizing and harnessing that interplay between the pain and the vision is where we have new goals. We have a whole new life that can be birthed as who and what we are. If we can get unstuck from the pain. Now, sometimes we need help, don't we? But we don't ask. Who wants to ask for help? Well, I don't know how to do this. You got to ask. You've got to be open to being helped by someone who may know more than you. I know you know it all. But when we open ourselves up to asking for assistance, we tell the universe that we mean business. I don't understand it all. I know it all, but I don't know what to do with it. And through using the principles taught here, you begin to understand how to use the universe in a way that it was intended, and our brains. You know, I thought that we were just supposed to worry about things and that made it all better. And all I got was more challenge. And when I started to understand that energy flows where your attention goes, and if my attention was on the pain, I was holding it in place and even growing it. All of a sudden, there was pain everywhere in my life. I couldn't get it. Here I am worrying to make it go away, and it was getting bigger. And a wonderful practitioner, who I called at 2 o'clock in the morning, God bless her, said, "Who is this?" I said, "It's Steve from your class." She said, "No, who is this?" I said, "It's Steve from the church." She said, "No, who is this?" And I went back to my teaching. I said, "Well, if everything's God, then I'm part of God too." She goes, "Okay, now we can talk." We have to start from that you know who you are. It took me a while. I was pretty stuck in the pain. But once I got it, it opened up a whole new vista for me. I am not pain. My new name is Pain here. Pain. That's my new name. No, I'm a person experiencing a painful experience. That's all. Now, this isn't to diminish your pain. I don't want to take that away from you. That's yours. You can do with it what you want. Your misery will be refunded at the door if you like. But you don't have to. Now, you may say you don't have to. You don't have to stay in the pain, is what I'm saying. You can visit it when you want to. And if it motivates you to move into a different direction, then you have used pain in the right way. So in conclusion, take time to reflect on your aspirations and your goals. and your vision for a better you. What do you look like healed? What does it look like that challenge, be it physical or mental, is no longer waking you up in the middle of the night? What would you do with all that extra time instead of worrying? If faced with pain or challenges, view it as an opportunity for growth and self-discovery. Say, ask the pain, what is your message? What am I to know through this? Embrace the discomfort as that catalyst for change, knowing that it has potential to propel you forward as a stronger, wiser, and more resilient self. All you need is love. So it is. So we're going to follow our teaching now and go within and remember who we are. So I invite you to bring to the forefront of your consciousness what you choose to believe that the power of creation is to you. And you get to decide what that is. And in doing that, you are now connected to the divine energy of creation. You are the creative medium itself, expressing as who and what you are. It can be no other way. You are unified in the field of all opportunity because you are the field itself. There is not you and your divine consciousness. There is you as your divine consciousness, one in the same. Imagining that love that births each one of us into this grand scheme of things is right here and right now, offering itself to you to be the healing that you're seeking, be it physical, metaphysical, conscious, relationship, financial, whatever it is. It is now being handed over to the power that creates worlds. That transformative energy is right here and right now, expressing itself as your healing, as your revealing of the truth. And it is done. Whatever it was, brought exactly the knowledge you needed for your ultimate and highest and best growth. And you are walking on with another tool in your tool belt of knowledge, of connection, of divine right action and power as who and what you are. It can be no other way. So we give great thanks. Thank you, divine, loving energy of life itself, for providing these opportunities for spiritual and conscious growth in our life. For the healing is ongoing. You are that place between everything and the so-called no thing. And this is where miracles happen. Miraculous energy is happening as who and what you are. So it is easy to let go. To release this word with love into that divine law of life that knows what to do, how to do it, and does it automatically by means of you. So we accept this healing and this wholeness. How good it is to know that we are blessed as we affirm this together by saying, so it is. Amen. now time for our prosperity sharing affirmation. So if you'd like to put your gift on your heart or your hand on your heart, if that's what you're giving today, let's recite this together that says, with grand abundance, consciousness, I give freely and joyously. Chip.
You say you're gonna get older. What are you gonna do? Watch the world go by from a corner of your room. Oh yeah. Here we go. We're gonna go from discomfort to a song now. Here we go. Hey. You say you're gonna get older. What are you gonna do? Watch the world go by from a corner of your room. Well, I know it's none of my business, but there's something I got to say. If you could see you the way I see you, you'd start flying on your own and let your light shine, let your love show. It's a short ride down a long road, and when the rains come and the winds blow, let your love shine wherever you go. This world is ready and waiting for you to break on through. You got to recognize, realize you're the only one who's just like you. So step up, step into your grace. Oh, don't be afraid. There's a place that you can rise up to, 'cause no one else can do what you do. So let your light shine, let your love show. It's a short ride down a long road, and when the rains come and the winds blow, let your love shine. Oh, wherever you go, just let your light shine, let your love show. It's a short ride down a long road, and when the rains come and the wind blows, let your love shine wherever you go.